Shout out to Money Brown, man. Errol Spence Jr. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
This is Steven Espinosa from Showtime Sports. Shout out to Money Brown TV. What's up, Brian Custer from Showtime Championship Boxing. I gotta give a big shout out to Money Brown TV.
Give a shout out to Money Brown TV from the punchline.
Hey, yeah, Money Brown, we on the way up, baby. Yeah, I told you we're coming up, baby. Look at us now.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here's on 3 big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence Crawford, the undefeated 4-division world champion, former 2-time undisputed and the current super welterweight champ. Then we have Jermell, the Iron Man Charlo, who is the former 2-time WBC champ, the former undisputed super welterweight world champion, and he's right now the champion in recess, still one of the hottest young fighters in the game, and still arguably the king of 154 pounds. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr., the former WBC, IBF, and Super WBA unified welterweight world champion, looking to be a 2-division world champion now that he's at 154 pounds, and he's most definitely still one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Errol the True Spence Jr. is looking to put on a performance and go out there to show people that he still got it. You understand what I'm saying? But the main thing he can do is take on Jermell Charlo at 154 pounds. You know, if the Terence Crawford fight don't, come back to, the forefront, he can make a lot of damn money with Jermell Charlo. Like he said when he was coming down the escalator, he'll fight Mel Charlo if the money is right and, they both can feed their family and set them up, for their grandkids to be A-okay. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to Mel Charlo, we all know he rocked with Errol Spence to the utmost. We look at Errol as a brother. Errol look at him like a brother. But lately, with both of them taking L's, Charlo taking one of Canelo, Errol taking one of Bud, a lot of things changes. You know what I mean? A lot of things changes. So people looking at them like, well, y'all used to be stablemates. And I don't know if they stablemates anymore. You feel me? With Errol Spence leaving Derrick James, Jermell Charlo looked like he left Derrick James. And now, y'all are 2 big dogs in the same weight division. You feel me? 2 big dogs in the same weight division, both, fighting out of Texas, one from Houston, one from Dallas. And listen, people will love to see that fight. People will love to see Errol the True Spence Jr. versus Jermell Charlo, bro. That shit'd be fireworks out there in Texas. But the man Bud stands in the way as well. We all know Terence Crawford is, arguably, we could say the top shot at 154 when people looking at the division, which I think Mel Charlo is still the king. But with Bud going up, becoming, the world champ and did what he did at 154, people look at him as the most complete, probably one of the most dangerous fighters right there. You understand? And he can step into the ring with Jermell Charlo or Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He can do that if he wishes to. But we know that he looked like he chasing Canelo Alvarez, trying to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. And Canelo turned him down. Canelo said, no, we won't go. So Bud has to turn around and say, well, what are my options now? And he got some good options at 54. With Errol Spence being one of them in the unification bout. If Errol Spence get past Shabazz Fedora, right? Then he got Jermell Charlo, who's coming back. Then he got the other champions there as well. But the main guy is Errol the True Spence Jr. Because he might be the most, the guy that got the most fans. And, by him going on pay-per-view, selling almost 300,000 every time he go on pay-per-view, right? He might be the more worthy for us making bread. and competitive. You know what I mean? But Errol Spence is that guy that say, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it do make money, we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? He don't put himself in a position to hold himself back against nobody. He always said, listen, man, if you say you're my homeboy, you say you're my brother, then what's the best way of putting money in your brother's pockets? To help your brother feed his kids and his family. You know what I'm saying? So Errol is a different type of animal, bro. And him and Jermell Charlo would do numbers. Would do numbers. You feel me? Hands down like 630, they would do numbers. On the simple fact of the relationship that they had, being stable mates, knowing each other a little bit, right? By sparring with one another. And just by being in Texas, man. We know how Texas boys give it up. You know what I mean? We know how Texas boys give it up. Them boys, they come out, they show up, and they represent for the real ones. Because there's a lot of fake ones out there in Texas as well. But for the real ones, they gonna give it up. So to see Errol Spence and Mel Charlo in that ring, going at it with one another, that'd be great for boxing. I'm quite sure it'll set the record straight between them. Because like Errol say, when he in there with somebody, he want to show that he's the best. You know what I mean? He want to prove that he's the best, and he's not second to none. You feel me? Jermell Charlo, he's very competitive. He just proved to the world that, listen, I don't give a damn who's at 154. I'm coming back and I'm staying at 154. I'm the king at 154 and I ain't moving. When a lot of people thought he was going to move up when Errol Spence moved up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he would have if things went a different way with him winning and Errol winning. But right now, he's standing on business at 154. You feel me? So it just going to come down to the positioning, bro. At the time when Jermell Charlo come back, how Errol Spence feeling, you know what I mean? And what Terence Crawford doing. All let's go play a part to Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo trying to ring with one another. But like Errol said, if it make dollars, it makes sense, bro. Once again, if it make dollars, it makes sense. And he ain't backing down from nothing. That's why people respect Errol Spence so much. Because he'll fight any and everybody, including stable mates and whoever else. So salute to that man. Shouts out to Bud. Shouts out to Mel Charlo. Can't wait to see y'all boys back in the ring. But 154 is the deepest and the most fire division since Errol Spence and Terence Crawford moved up. And they still got some more killers coming behind, like Jerron Boots Ennis. Oh, and Virgil Ortiz at 154. So, you know, that division is deep, bro. It's deep. But shouts out to all these dudes. Good luck to them in the future. Straight like that, and money be on to the next.